officially summer now, which means, well, it's not officially summer. Official summer starts June 20th, but Degrassi is back. And I have waited so long because I'm trying to find out what's going on between Drew and Claire. But apparently this episode didn't really, talk too much about Claire and Drew. Claire is pretty much on her own little tangent or whatever, trying to ignore him and I guess get over the fact that last season, Drew, they did kiss, and he's basically like, I don't want to be a rebound guy, basically pretty much like, you need your space to sort things out because I don't want to be a rebound guy, holla at me, talk to me when you're available mentally. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So during this time, Claire is basically trying to find like different things that she can do, and she wanted to do like the triumphalon event with Allie, but Allie was like, I'm dating Dallas now, we kind of want to do couples thing, that type of thing. So basically Claire ends up going to this group by herself of the triathlon, and they're like riding bikes or whatever, and the instructor, I forget her name, is like a guy's name that could also be a girl's name. I forget what it was though. And she's basically like, they kind of bond, and she's basically like, are you doing this, to get over a guy? And Claire's like, I'm doing this to get over two guys. So they head off to the woods, and there's like a bunch of girls, and they're like throwing axes and like this thing or whatever. And it turns out that they're all lesbians. And Allie, Claire goes back and she tells Allie, she's like, yeah, I was hanging out with the girls and we were doing a little axe throwing thing and it was a lot of fun. And Allie's basically like, oh, well, all those girls are lesbians, so you better watch your back because you might be having some new suitors pretty soon. And Claire's like, so they can't just like me for me? Like, they gotta like me because I'm a girl? I mean, Claire knows better than that. She knows that the girls aren't just trying to be with her because they're trying to get with her. I think they're really just trying to just bond and just kind of help Claire clear her mind. Because sometimes if you're dating a lot of guys or you're just going through guy problems in general, you need a different outlet where you can just kind of clear your mind. And I think that's really what this is about, this little time period for Claire. So hopefully she'll hurry up and get over this little time period and get on with Drew, because obviously, Drew is still totally and completely into her. It's just that he wants to make sure that she's completely sure of him. So yeah. So we also have another romance brewing, and that is Miles' little sister Frankie and Miles' best friend Chewy. Okay, so this is something we didn't really see coming. Well, I didn't really see coming. Did you see it coming? Because his little sister Frankie, I mean, she was kind of on the show last season, but I guess this season they're really trying to make her more of like the main character. So she joins like not Miles. She joins Chewy's little comic book club, and Chewy's basically like, oh, you like comic books? And she's like, yeah, there's lots of stuff you don't know about me. And apparently one of those things is that she actually has a big time crush on him. So I wonder how long that's been going on. So basically, Chewy and Frankie get together in like the pool. They're like making out and stuff, and they're pretty much like, Miles can't find out about this. And they say it like at the same time, which I thought was cute. But we all know that Miles is going to find out about it. He's not going to be happy when he finds out about it. So yeah, that should be an interesting season for them. What else happened this episode? Oh, Maya. Maya just cannot mind her own business. Like, she is such a busybody. She is just constantly getting herself into trouble. And you guys remember what I was talking about the last recap I did for Degrassi, the season finale, where Miles and Zay kind of got into it with that whole gun incident. Well, I might have been wrong to think that Tiny, which is Zig's friend, would come after Miles, because I think that what's going to happen now is that Tiny is going to probably come after Zig. And it really kind of sucks. Like, I really hope that it is not a hurtful incident that is going to occur or is brewing. I hope a storm is not brewing with this, because we've seen Degrassi plenty of times before with guns, and yeah, it's definitely happened. And the reason why this is all going on is because Maya cannot mind her own business. She's always trying to get in the middle of things, and Zig has this whole little situation with Tiny because he was kind of working for him when he was homeless, and he would, you know, do little odd ends, which was probably selling drugs for Tiny, and in exchange Tiny would provide like food and shelter and things like that for him. And, you know, Maya found drugs in Zig's bag, and instead of confronting him about it first, she just flushed the drugs down the toilet. Now, I don't know if you guys know about gang related stuff, but once you're in a gang, it's pretty hard to get out of. So I don't even know what Maya was thinking when she thought that she could just flush the drugs and the problem would just go away. Like, really? And then to top it off, she goes to Tiny with like $300, and she's like, oh, is this enough, you know, to cover the drugs or whatever? It was a bag of marijuana. And it's just kind of like, he's a drug dealer. You can't negotiate with him. Zig is still going to be a problem with this whole Tiny thing. Like, $300 is not going to make the situation go away. Like, come on now. Now, if she had been smart and gotten the police involved, maybe. But $300, I just don't know where this is going to go. I just don't have a good feeling about it. It's just probably going to be a big, huge mess. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to find out. So that is this week's Degrassi episode. Let me know if you guys watched it, what you thought. You know, should Maya have contacted the police? Did she do the right thing by giving over the drug money? Like, what do you think is going to happen this season? Leave me your comments in the drop. After the drop. In the drop, yeah. And be sure to subscribe for more recaps, because I'm going to be doing Pretty Little Liars. I'm already doing Faking It and Awkward and all that other good stuff. So, yeah. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Hey guys! So I know I've been like MIA or whatever for the last couple of weeks, but I am back and I am about to recap